Hello and welcome back to Digital General. Our second battle in North Africa and fourth battle overall continues in the Belisarius campaign. Okay, so we've got a couple things that are happening and need to happen. The balance is still very much undecided of this battle, and I've lost quite a bit of forces at 18%. That's more than I wanted to, and we're not even close to winning, so yeah, we're still very much in it. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I want to pin in the Gelimer, and if I can pin him and then flank charge him, I should be able to rout him, which would be very helpful. So that's one thing I want to do, and I need to obviously win this little skirmish, and hopefully win this, or at least not lose. I have some cavalry here, and basically swing the battle in my favor. So let's do the simple things first. Let's reposition our cavalry on the flank, and I can't charge on this turn, but if I survive, I might be able to charge on next turn, so let's see if I will survive. Nope, I routed. That is unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Okay, that's how that went. Here, this unit is pursuing, so they can't do anything. And these light horsemen, I'm gonna... yeah, I'll get them on the... just behind the enemy here. And, just to do a little bit of damage. And this battle, I really want to flank charge this unit, but I can't. It'll just be a charge, and then it's not going to go very well for me. So what I need to do instead is come up behind them, but that's a little difficult. Take a little bit of maneuvering, but it's still the best option. So why don't I... if I can turn this way. Yeah, that might allow me to do it next turn, hopefully. So I kind of right around. Let's see how that goes. Okay, here it's pretty simple. It's just keep shooting these horses. Okay, good. We took out a figure or a stand or a unit, and they're down to 5s. Okay. And yeah, I can't charge across here because of the zone of control, so I need to remaneuver. So why don't I... yeah, why don't I shoot him up first? Oh no, I need to move first. Right, so... yeah, why don't I reposition? Shoot him up with my style cavalry, and see if I can pin him with my infantry. Now this is not a great engagement, but it's an okay, but it's fine because it was a flank attack, so actually that's where I wanted to do it. And it's a tie in there, they're tied up in combat. That's what I wanted to do. Now this engagement isn't going to go well for me going forward necessarily, but I can flank charge them. Okay, I'm not too worried about this light cavalry, it's just light. Here the infantry is doing its thing, and I don't really need to do much more. Here, why don't we just basically guard and annoy with my super awesome, fierce Nomad Light Horse Archers, which were MVPs of the last game. Okay, yeah, so here, it's just ongoing. Can anyone else shoot? No. Can anyone else move? So I got my infantry they'll need to hold and stand still. This infantry, yeah, I don't want them charging. I think that's that. This is unfortunate that my armored horse archers fled, because now I'm really in the trouble here, and this unit's fleeing too, so let's see how it goes. Keeps riding. Okay, my unit stopped pursuing, that's good. He turned his horses around, which is fine. Yeah, lights come in to do some annoyance, damage. This goes in on my lights. Not really. Okay, they held firm. They held firm. They're losing. Oh, those are disrupted now. Fantastic. That routes. Camels keep routing. They probably won't rally now. And archers keep routing. That's terrible. Crazy high losses. Alright, at least these guys are rallied. And my reinforcements arrived, so my units that have been promised but never showed up are showing up, so I need them bad, so I'm just going to run them up here. Okay, let's do the simple things first. Yeah, let's just keep shooting this one unit, because when we get it disrupted and we just take it out of the fight, it's down to 490s. Now my general Belisarius will attack his king. Cohesion dropped, and he got disrupted, and he's still in the fight, but at least he's disrupted now, so that's really good. And they break. Excellent. The route, witness, confirm, and then Belisarius follows into the enemy and disrupts them. That's really good news for me. So yeah, the king broke, and I disrupted on another unit. Excellent. And let's train them a little bit so they're not flank charged with this cavalry. Here, this is still not a good idea, so let's not do that. But that was good. I'm very happy with that result. Okay. Now what do we want to do here? So I have this heavy cavalry coming down into my units. I can stall them. Yeah. Okay, I want to just break this unit, fragment it, and break it. Fantastic. Which will free up the rest of my forces, and then I can basically skirmish and take on these units. Now my lights can back up a little bit. Just be an annoyance still. These horse archers should be able to do something similar, so let's see, they could take a little bit of damage, Because they're basically going to be skirmishing with this cavalry and then evade if I can. Everyone is in their front, so these archers should be okay. Alright. This can shoot, no. Yeah, so why don't we turn face and see if we can get rid of these light javelin men. Alright, so I've got my Legio, and right, so these heavy noble lancers are supposed to take on these lancers, but I think I'll need them here to win this cavalry engagement, so don't I rush them over. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's see what comes next. Okay, their general keeps on routing, that's excellent. That unit dispersed, fantastic. Okay, these guys rallied, that's less excellent. Yep, my archers evaded, that's great. He's formed up a nice little cavalry line as the train's returning. Yeah, just coming in with more horses. So I should be able to farm up a line here, maybe flank or come behind with these guys. Alright, they're all firm. If my camels keep routing, and they'll probably rout and flee. Yeah, these archers keep routing, sad but true. Archers ran away. Okay, let's do the simple thing. So let's just shoot up this little unit and just get it out of the game if possible. Alright. Now I think if my Legio... Oh, okay, that's so control. I was gonna say if I could charge them and lock them up, then I might be able to come out on their flank, but that's not going to happen. So, alright, let's do this thing one at a time. So these archers, I want them behind the enemy. Let's just dance and dance and dance. And so I need to turn and face here. Face. Turn and face. Turn and face, okay. Good, they're starting to test. Good, so I reform my cavalry in a nice little line. I should be able to do this, so it's 3 to 4, and then I have a 5th unit here, which I can get on their flank. It's pretty exciting, actually. Kind of lock them up. Yeah, let's see how that goes, because now that gives me some options for movement here. Okay, in these combats... Alright, so I guess, yeah, Belisarius has to do this. Let's just fight. Break, fantastic. Pursue. Okay, one of you got disrupted. Oh, okay, they're disrupted now, so that's great because that actually gives me a decent chance of winning this charge. They're fragmented. See, now this is what I'm talking about, and I might be able to route them with this attack. Nope, it's a tie, but they're very much tied up. So I'm not too worried about that. That was a good result. And here, yeah, I can't turn to face, unfortunately. But do I want to? No, it makes sense to pull them in. So my infantry will just sit here and tie up this cavalry. Got a fragmented unit here. That's good. All right, here, what do we want to do? I actually have a decent chance of winning here. So let's see if I can. Nope, nothing useful. Just chase them away. Anyone else can shoot? No. For fighting, it's just the infantry. I think that's that. Alright. So, we're winning, but very heavy losses. So this is not good. I really wish that some of my units rallied, ones that are fleeing, but that's not likely, unfortunately. Alright, let's keep going. At least let's win this thing. Before avoiding the casualties. Oh, another unit rallied. That's very bad. Alright, he's turning his cavalry. And yeah, getting his lights behind me, that's okay. Not too worried about that. Melee, please hold firm. Okay, it's breaking and routing, great. And do I get a flying charge? Maybe. Camel's route. And archers route. Alright, nothing rallied. Did flank charge, impact disrupted, and broke another unit. Excellent, so now he's trouble, and he loses because I did get the 25%. So I did win. Belisarius comes out victorious, but at very heavy losses, 25%. So let's see what happens after the fleers and some wounded men get fixed up. Let's see how the battle actually ends up. So that's the end. Byzantine victory. My lord, we can claim victory as a glorious victory. So that means right now we have defeated the Vandal King for the second time in North Africa, and he's fled the field, and we control it, and so we can move on to the next stage in the grand plans of reconquering the whole Roman Empire. So, battlefield I don't need to review, but let's close. Okay, so looking at the losses, because our, I guess, wounded and fled people, the units that fled came back, I'm actually down to 9% losses, which is, that's fine. That's very much acceptable. I'm more than happy with that result. As I said, the target was like, it's around 50% that you want to be winning in these campaigns, or your army will get slowly decimated. And I'm very happy with the 9%, and the enemy, because we took the field, didn't get that clemency, so they're down at 50%, so half the army has been destroyed, and so have the Vandals. Alright, thank you very much. That's it for this game, and we'll see you next time.